think I'm live. I will be fixing the lobby today, but I'm going to test out to make sure that I'm actually live. Make sure it's working. Alright. Can I hear myself? You guys will be able to hear me for a second. At least I think so. Testing. Testing. Okay. I can't hear anything. Is it because of my headphones? Let me go to YouTube. And then just click on a random video. I can't hear anything. Okay, it is just my headphones. Alright, now let me go to my channel on YouTube. The Twitch stream is working. I don't want to watch this video. I want to go to my channel. View your channel. I am live. Audio test. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okie dokie, everybody. Let's actually get to work. Let me close out of my Twitch stream so I can actually see my proper amount of viewers and everything. Take the headphones off so I can actually hear. Because I have it, for some reason when OBS is open, my headphones just don't work. But, I'll just put it through my speakers. Alright, here we go. Let's get going. Let me make sure the Discord notification went through. It looks like it did. Perfect. Cool. Alright. I'm only going to stream for like an hour, but yeah. For some reason, my speakers freak out whenever I move around in this view. I don't know if that's audible. Do I have... is my audio capture... Let me go to properties because I think it's on default. Filters. Yeah, I have no filters. Let me add a noise suppression. And then I'll just close that. And then let me listen to it real quick. Go to YouTube and listen to it. I apologize for testing this stuff live, but like, no one's gonna watch. I mean, maybe people will watch, but they'll watch the VOD, so they can just skip through it. All right. Test. All right, that sounds fine. All right, and you guys can't hear that. Great. Sounds awesome. Sorry for that. Okay. Let's fix this stuff. Let me open Visual Studio real quick. For some reason, Visual Studio crashed on me just a second ago, so hopefully it doesn't this time. Come on, Visual Studio, show. Visual Studio. There we go. Now you guys can see it. All right. It's actually this. Will that fix the error? It did fix... No, it didn't. Oh, does it go after? I think it goes after. Let me just see. Because some of them are... Yeah, it goes after. I'll just copy it. Alright. It was this one. It's been a while since I've messed with these, so let me see if that fixed it. I don't know how to... What is this? Why is it having a problem now? Server RPC, that's fine. It's on network behavior. Can it not do this? I have a feeling it can't do that. What if I just do that? Let me see. Okay, that did fix it other than this, but this is like... This is a Unity thing that I don't really want to fix right now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do this. Can I do a vector 3? Probably. Or actually, I need to do a transform. Water is on. He's playing Marvel Rifles. I don't really want to play Marvel Rifles, so I'll just chill. I'll stream for a bit. I mean, I am streaming. I'm not gonna just end the stream because my friend is on. Anyway, does that work? No, it doesn't. Fuck. You can't serialize a transform. Well, there is a way around this. And it's simply... I can't do that either. Because it needs to be a server RPC. So, it's been a while since I've done stuff like this. I guess I could do a public network. How do I do it? Let me check here. It's just network variable. Okay. Will that work? I can say no, I can't do that. I mean, I guess I could do a network game object. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just peeked the mic. I'm so sorry. I tried to mute in time. I tried to mute, I swear. I'm so sorry. uh Am I too loud, by the way, other than the sneeze, if anyone's there? Oh yeah, it's just player now. Because this is gonna go... I mean, if it's a network variable, then it should be the same on the server as it is on the... Yeah, okay, so... What? I can't do that. There's a... I guess a network object isn't a game object. Dude, I haven't worked with this in so long. I used to actually know what I was doing. How do I do this? Here's a good variable. So I need, can I not? I don't know that I can actually do what I want to do. Well, I'm doing it here, private game player to move. Where am I moving the player? Move player inside and send the game object dot get component network object. And then let's see. I'm getting the ID of the player. Okay. So I'm doing this. So I guess I can do the same thing here. Alright, well, I'll do that. So let me just copy this. And then instead of doing this, I need to do nope, not that. I guess I can just copy this. Alright, so let me rate this. Move to spawn points, random range. Dot transform dot position. That should work. And then I need to get this differently. So move to spawn points, random. Yeah. And then where am I actually doing that? So I'm sending this. Yes. In theory, that should just work. Because I can send it in a ulong as an ID and then use that player ID to move the player. Let's see. No errors. Uh, uh sure. Why not? Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay. And then I need a spawn point, which I believe is just this. Yeah. Okay. Cube. And then that's the spawn. It's that. I need to edit how that script actually works. Let me see here. It is. Sorry for making that screen smaller. I need to actually see these. It is the. Probably the black. I mean, it's not the blacksmith script, but I know it's attached to him. Or it's actually not. It's attached to the. Let me go see here, because I know it's in the lobby. It's these buttons. Host button. Okay. So this just hosts. It just starts host and loads the scene. So where? And then the client button does the same thing. Starts client and loads scene. Where am I actually spawning the player? What is handling that? I guess it would be the network manager. Default player prefab, yeah. And then item type list isn't really what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been like at least, well, how long has it been? I opened the game like 2 weeks ago, but before that, it was like 2 months before that, and I didn't really do much. So it's been a while since I've actually done this. Where am I setting the spawn point? What happens if I just like host a game? Where will it put me? Will it randomly pick between this spawn and the other spawn? Alright. Why is it doing that? That's something I'm gonna have to fix. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright. It did put me somewhere different. Why? Let me test it again. Let me see if it's randomized. No, it's not randomized. Okay. Where is it putting me? Player spawn lobby is there, and the cube is there. I need the cube to have... Wait a minute. Did I remove the spawn point script? I must have. I have two different spawn point scripts. So one... Where am I setting it? First of all, it needs to be on the cube and not the root object. But second of all, this doesn't have the script on it anymore. Because these have building spawn points, which is completely different. And I think last time, let me check. Last time I made... Didn't. I thought I made that other script. I guess I can just search my scripts. I'll do that. There we go. Alright, I found it. So it's in the player movement script. It just doesn't on start. It finds the first player spawn point and does it. Which I guess is fine. I think that makes the most sense. And then this gets game objects. Okay, that works. But why is it putting me in the wrong spot then? Unless this has no collision. It's not putting me in the wrong spot. I'm just dumb. Okay. It would be that. Okay. So I'm basically gonna make this lobby it's just gonna be like a lot, not a lobby. You're not gonna be able to walk around in it. Maybe you should be able to though. Okay, I fixed it. And then there's no spawn point set, but that should work. So you load in. Oh, I did set the spawn point. So this is basically, I have multiple ways I could do it. This could just be a lobby browser instead of having you walk around. A room browser. And then this should move me. Okay, it does. It spawns you in. That's perfect. So I fixed that. And then extraction I need to fix. Extraction needs to take you. Because right now it's gonna load me out, I believe. It's just not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. Let's fix the extraction zone. Because all I needed to do, all it does right now is save your inventory. So why didn't it work? But I also need it to do the other thing, which is this. I mean, it's not this, but it's this. So back to lobby, and then instead of random, it's going to be lobby. It'll just be lobby. All right. This should be good. It just moves you back to the lobby when you extract. I mean, I'm gonna make it a little more nuanced than that, but I'm just gonna get the basics down first. All right, let's load in and test that. It's probably not gonna work because it was saying like nothing found or whatever. But we'll see. So I load in. I can spawn in the world, and then I want to extract. Oh, hey, it worked, but it just still says object reference not set. What is that in reference to? The health handler line 22. Is that? That's when I extract. What could that even be? Untrigger enter. If other dot transform. Oh, it's trying to get the weapon script. Um, but it should be trying to get the component. That does it just not even have a parent? It's line 22. Why is this not happening then? Health handler 21. It's doing lobby. Where is that? This? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Because I'm touching the... No, wait, it does it? Listen to this. Enter, no. Let me test it. Lobby just went again, didn't it? And then I go through here. And those two happen again. Interesting. Oh, you guys couldn't see any of that. Let me show you what happened. So I went through here, it works, and I go through here and it also works, but that error happens. So I'm trying to figure out why that error happens. So the error is happening right here. And I think it's because of this, but it says object reference not set to an instance of an object. So, but it's also not debugging anything. There's no debug. Unless there is. Oh, maybe there is a debug. Maybe it's that. Null. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. There is no transform.parent on the extraction zone. So it throws a error out. Let's see. So this is null. I guess I could just do do a quick Google search. Oh, I'm dumb. I could just do this. I can just do that. That should get rid of that error. Let me let it load. All right. Let's test that out real quick. I was checking something. Yeah, I don't know why it's so buggy when you have your menu open. Does it do that in game too? It doesn't do it in game. Okay, well that'll be fixed when I just remove that lobby. So that's good. Alright, error? No error. Alright, I fixed it. Okay. That's awesome. Where do I even go next? There's so much I need to do. But I finished what I wanted to finish, which is good. Um. What do I need to do? I need to make the blacksmith work. I need to, like, make the map bigger. I need to do the gate system. There's just a lot I need to do that I don't feel like doing. At least not right now. I feel like doing it on, like, Tuesday. I don't have what to go. I said I would stream for an hour. It's only been 30 minutes, so. Oh, did I get a text? Or was that? Oh, it's just Gmail. Well, did that. Saving your inventory works. I don't think I did weapon levels yet. I think I have the code for it though. Let me see. Yeah, I have rarity here, which is effectively your weapon level. But it should be ignored when you get hit by a player. Or when you hit a player, rather. Yeah, because I divided by the weapon rarity. Because the rarity is just a straight multiplier, but it only applies to NPCs. Um, alright. So I did that, but it just doesn't display. Does it actually... Let me open the boss drop script. Give me 1 second. Here's the boss script. Where's the drop? Where's the drop? Here's the projectiles. Oh, here it is. Prefab. New preset. New item dot preset. Generate random item. I know it's in this script. Rarity minimum plus one. Okay. So it should be working. Is it just not displaying in my inventory yet? Maybe it's just not displaying in my inventory. Yeah, the damage also doesn't display. Let me just test if I can get new items, I guess. Let me go in the world, defeat a boss, and we'll see. You know, I like that I'm keeping this in, but you can use the sidewalk. It's like a little ramp. And you can launch yourself. And that's actually going to be relevant because I'm going to have a conveyor belt ability where you can put down 2 nodes, basically. Or maybe it won't be 2 nodes. Maybe it'll just be a straight track in front or behind you or something. I'm not sure how I want it to work. I'll work out the specifics later. But it's gonna be relevant. I'm gonna die to this guy. But it's gonna, oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. Okay. But it'll be relevant because, did I get a new item? Like, oh shit. Okay, it just lagged. Why is it? Opening the inventory is incredibly laggy and it makes you move wonkily. Okay, I gotta fix something there. But I got a new item. Let me extract now. But you'll be able to jump over. Yeah, there's the rolling pins never get deleted. I mean, I obviously know I needed to fix that, but it's something I'll do later. And then I extracted, so it should be saved. So I should be able to go to the regular lobby, and it should have the new item for me. It does, but it did not save. I think it was a cross at least. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, why is it so laggy? What did I do? I just got a new item. What the fuck? I don't know why it's doing that. That's something I'll have to fix later. It's not laggy in the game. I mean, it kind of is. Let me try it again. But but yeah, that works. But you'll be able to jump over the conveyor belt, is what I was saying. with the little shopping cart glitch thing. It's not a glitch. I'm just gonna spam him. Okay, maybe I'm not. I think he's gonna fucking kill me. I'm so bad at this. Hit him. Okay, I dodged. I didn't dodge, but I didn't get hit. Alright. I got a cross. It is freaking so laggy. What is going on? Why does it do that? Do I have something happening on update when the inventory's open? Alright, so it saved my inventory. It works. Okay. So I got to keep my item. Okay. One second, I wanted to check something. Hopefully it doesn't blast through my speakers. Okay, it doesn't. Where do I see that? What I want to see. I don't know how to see that. Okay. Never mind. Alright. So it's extremely laggy when the menu is open. Now, why is that? Is it spamming me with anything? Come on, close it. Alright. I open it. I close it. Why is it laggy when the menu is open? What? No reason why it should be laggy. Um, Inventory stat display and inventory. Inventory center script. Is it this? No. Would it be inventory stats? Is that doing it an update? It is not. Is it just the inventory button? I doubt it. Oh, it might be. Yeah, I don't know though. That's just checking if you've pressed the button. If I get rid of this temporarily, you won't be able to close the inventory. But will that stop the lag? If that stops the lag, then I'll have to do this in a different way. But I doubt it's just the key press detection. No, it's not. It's something else. That's good. Okay, what is it then? Sorry, I'm itching my foot. There's no item type list there. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, it just gets found. That's why. Could be this. Peep this. It could be this. It could be that. Why am I doing it on update? Why? Oh, this is not update. It's update UI. No, I'm stupid. When am I doing update UI? Initiate inventory. Okay, that's fine. Equip button pressed. Sure. What is this? This is happening on update. That's just if you've pressed the button. That's fine. If slot 0.count equals 0 and you're not in the lobby, then initiate the inventory. On inventory equipped. Where is inventory equipped? I'm searching for that now. The slot scripts. What? Is it here? There's inventory equipped. It is in lobby, so it shouldn't be lagging in the lobby if this is what was causing it. And it says initiate inventory server RPC. And that's only if slot 0.count equals 0. Why are these lists instead of single things? Why does it say network list? It's been so long since I've worked on this particular script. I'm so confused about it. Oh, because they have a type rarity and manifestation. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it's initiating inventory, which is clearing it and adding it. That makes sense. And then on update, if slot 0 has nothing in it, then it initiates the server RPC, which is clearing it and adding something to it. Would it be this? Theoretically, that shouldn't do it because I'm actively in the lobby, and that shouldn't matter. And I don't think I've had an issue with this before, but I'm gonna try it. We'll see. No, it's too laggy. I don't know why it does that. I'm doing something wrong. Let's keep looking. I guess what I could do is, what is it? It's this, right? It's something on here. So it's inventory button. Inventory center. Inventory stats. I think it's one of these. It's got to be inventory stats. Display item stats. When is that happening? On button pressed. It's happening. It can't be that. Let me see. Let's go back here. So it's got to be something on this, right? Because it only lags when this is open. See if I close it. If the game will actually load. There we go. I close it on the left side here. Inventory holder is closed. So it's gotta be something on here. Oh my god, that's what it is. That's what it is. I found it. Why are these cloning? Why are they cloning? Generate. Where am I doing this? How many are there? There's so many. And I'm assuming as soon as I enter play mode, I'm going to try to pause it. Alright, it made a bunch. And then as soon as I unpause it, I'm assuming it's making more. Yeah. Okay. Why is it okay. Wait, what? Why do I have this inside of this? That's the problem. What? It's iterative. It's just gonna keep doing it. Why did I do that? It's just gonna keep repeating itself. That's moronic. Why would I do that? No wonder it's fucking lagging. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, there's still way too many. That it doesn't do it so many times. Let's pause it. There's still multiples of them for some reason. Why is that happening? that this line this just needs to go. That just needs to go. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Why did I have it like that? That was so bad. There were so many objects. Okay. Where else is this happening? On start. On update UI, it's generating you. Okay. Where else? Nowhere else. So where's update inventory UI happening? When you load the inventory on start, so it's gonna have at least two because it's doing it on start and whenever you try to add an item. At least it's destroying everything, I think. Okay, so it's doing it on start. Hold on, go back. Come on. It's doing it on start and inventory slot. Why is it doing it all on inventory slot? No, I'm thinking of slot script, not inventory slot script. Okay, what does this actually do? Inventory container, get component, inventory center, moves inventory to the corner, sure. Sets the parent to the inventory container. If the inventory, like the amount of things, is greater than the current slot number of this inventory item, then it sets the icon, sets the text, sets the position to where it needs to be, and instantiates a new inventory slot and sets the slot number to be +1 of itself. So no matter what, there's no what? And then if, oh yeah, I guess that's if the count is greater than, then it instantiates a new one, and the new one will also do this. But if it's the same, then it only sets that. I guess that's an interesting way I did that, but it works. Okay. Where else am I generating inventory UI? I am doing it on start on inventory slot. Right there. And in update UI. I am doing inventory slot to generate inventory UI, which I don't think I need to do. Maybe I do though. Let's see. What if I just get rid of it? Well, I don't want to just get rid of it. I don't know. There's multiples for some reason. I'll have to figure that out. I'll figure it out next time. It's been an hour on the dot. I'll figure it out next time. Let me push to my GitHub, and then I'll add a description in there for a note to fix that next time. So what did I do? I fixed a new lobby and extraction and inventory. What's the word? Iteration bug, I guess. Need to figure out why multiple of each inventory item are generated. Commit. Alright, well, that's all for now. I will see everybody next Sunday, or maybe like Tuesday or something. We will see. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. See you later.